Picture this. You are sitting in a cafe, and the person next to you smiles at you. And then, nothing comes out of your mouth. You know the words. You have studied English. You have watched videos. You have practiced alone. But when a real person, a real human, looks at you and waits for you to speak, something happens inside. Your heart beats a little faster. Your mind goes blank. And that person, they walk away. And you stand there thinking, why couldn't I just say something? Anything? My name is Henry, and I want you to know something right now before this lesson. That feeling, that silence, that frozen moment, it is not your fault. Nobody ever taught you the first sentence. Not your school, not your textbook, not most English channels on YouTube. They taught you grammar, they taught you vocabulary, but nobody sat down with you and said, here, these are the exact words. Say these. Well, today, that changes. Welcome to Simple Spoken. And today, I am going to give you 6 phrases, just 6, that will open any conversation, keep it going, and end it beautifully. And I promise you this, by the time this lesson is over, you will feel something you maybe haven't felt in English for a long time. You will feel ready. Stay with me, because phrase number 4 is the one that surprises everyone. Most people have never heard it taught before, and it is the most powerful phrase of all. Before the phrases, I want to tell you something important, something most teachers skip. I want to tell you why starting a conversation feels so difficult. Because it is not about English, it is not about vocabulary. The real reason? It is fear. Fear of making a mistake. Fear of saying the wrong word. Fear of that moment when the other person looks confused and you want to disappear into the floor. But here's what I want you to know. Native English speakers, they make mistakes too. They say the wrong word, they forget names, they stumble over sentences every single day. The difference is they keep talking anyway. And that's the only real secret of fluency. Not perfect grammar, courage. The courage to open your mouth even when you're not sure. And today, I'm going to make that courage easier. Because when you have the right words ready, when you already know what to say first, the fear gets smaller, much smaller. So, are you ready? Let's begin. Phrase number 1. This is the phrase you use to open a conversation, to start it from zero with someone you don't know well, a colleague, a classmate, a neighbor. Ready? How's it going? Say it with me, slowly. How's it going? Again, how's it going? Beautiful. Now, let me teach you 3 versions of this same phrase, because variety makes you sound natural. Version 1. How's it going? Casual, perfect for friends and colleagues. Version 2. How are you doing? A little warmer, great for people you know a little. Version 3. How have you been? This one is special. You use it when you haven't seen someone for a while. It shows you remember them. It shows you care. Let me show you how this sounds in a real moment. Imagine you are at the office. Monday morning, you walk to the coffee machine. Someone is already there. You smile and say, "Hey, how's it going?" They say, "Good, thanks. Busy week ahead." You? You say, "Same here. So much to do." And that right there is a real English conversation. It started with 3 words. How's it going? Now you try. Pick one version. Say it out loud right now. How's it going? How are you doing? How have you been? Good. Phrase 1 is yours. Phrase number 2. This one is a bridge. It connects the first sentence to a real conversation. Here's the problem most learners have. They say, "How's it going?" The other person says, "Good, thanks." And then, silence. Both people stare at their shoes. Sound familiar? Phrase 2 prevents that silence. Here it is. "Oh, nice. What have you been up to lately?" Say it with me. "Oh, nice. What have you been up to lately?" Again, what have you been up to lately? Now, why does this work so well? Because you are asking an open question. An open question cannot be answered with just yes or no. It needs a real answer. And when someone gives a real answer, the conversation has begun. More open questions you can use as your bridge are, what's been keeping you busy? Anything exciting happening for you? How's everything at work or school? All of these do the same beautiful thing. They give the other person something to talk about, and people, all people, love to talk about themselves. Practice one now. Say it out loud. What have you been up to lately? Phrase 2. Done. Phrase number 3. This one is for when you don't know the person at all. A stranger, someone in a queue, someone in a waiting room. You can't ask, "What have you been up to?" You don't know them yet. So what do you say? You comment on something around you. Here is the phrase, "Can you believe how adjective it is today?" For example, "Can you believe how busy it is in here today?" "Can you believe how beautiful the weather is?" "Can you believe how long this queue is?" Say one with me now. Can you believe how busy it is in here today? Now, why does this phrase work with strangers? Because you are both experiencing the same thing. The same long queue, the same hot day, the same crowded train. You are saying, "Hey, we're in this together." And that small feeling of connection, that is all small talk really is. Two people noticing the same world. Practice this one out loud. Look around you right now, wherever you are listening from. Comment on something you see. Can you believe how it is today? Perfect. Okay, let's pause for just a moment. You have learned 3 phrases already. How to open a conversation, how to bridge into real talking, how to start with a complete stranger. But here's the truth. Starting a conversation is only half the battle. The part that most people struggle with even more, keeping it going. Because there is a moment, you know it, when both people run out of things to say, and the silence grows and grows, and someone says, "Anyway," and walks away. The next 3 phrases, they make sure that never happens to you again. And phrase number 4, the one I promised you at the start, we are going there right now. Phrase number 4. I told you at the beginning, this is the one most teachers never talk about, and I meant it. Most small talk advice tells you to ask questions, to be interested, to listen. And that is all good advice. But this phrase does something different. It doesn't just keep the conversation going, it makes the other person feel something. It makes them feel seen, valued, important, like what they just said truly mattered to you. And when someone feels that, they never want the conversation to end. Here is phrase number 4. That's really interesting. Tell me more about that. Say it with me. That's really interesting. Tell me more about that.
Again, slowly. That's really interesting. Tell me more about that. Now, why is this so powerful? 3 reasons. First, that's really interesting is a genuine reaction. It tells the person their words landed. Second, tell me more is an invitation. You are opening a door for them to walk through. And third, and this is the secret part, you are not performing. You are not trying to be clever. You are just being curious. And curiosity, it is the most attractive quality in any conversation.
Real moment. Someone says, "I just started learning to paint." Average response? "Oh, cool." Your response? "That's really interesting. Tell me more about that. When did you start?" Now they're talking about their passion, their story. And you just became the most interesting person they have spoken to all week. Not because of what you said, because of how you made them feel. Say it one more time. That's really interesting. Tell me more about that. That phrase, keep it close. Phrase number 5. I call this one the save, because this phrase rescues you when the conversation starts to slow, when both people have said something, but then the energy drops a little. This phrase picks it back up. Here it is. So, what do you think about, for example, so what do you think about working from home? So, what do you think about the new coffee shop that opened nearby? So, what do you think about learning English? Is it difficult for you? Say it with me. So, what do you think about? Now, the key is to connect this to something they already mentioned. If they talked about their job, so what do you think about your new project? If they mentioned travel, so what do you think about traveling solo? You were picking up a thread they already gave you and pulling on it. This shows you were listening, and listening, real, genuine listening, is rarer than people think. When someone feels truly heard, they want to keep talking to you forever. Practice now. Think of a topic, any topic. Ask the question. So, what do you think about? Phrase 5, yours. And phrase number 6. This is the goodbye. Now, most people don't think about how they end a conversation. They just say, "Okay, bye," or "see you," and walk away. But the way you end a conversation is what people remember, not the beginning, not the middle, the last feeling you gave them. Here is phrase number 6. It was so good talking with you. Let's do this again. Say it with me. It was so good talking with you. Let's do this again. Together. It was so good talking with you. Let's do this again. Shorter versions for different moments. Really enjoyed this. Thank you. This was such a good conversation. You've made my day, seriously. I hope we talk again soon. All of these do one thing. They close the conversation with warmth. They say, "This time with you mattered to me." And people, all people, they remember that. They remember how you made them feel as you walked away. Practice the full phrase now. It was so good talking with you. Let's do this again. Beautiful. You now have all 6 phrases. Before we practice everything together, I want to share something with you. A message, a real message from someone who listens to simple spoken. His name is Ahmed. He is from Egypt. He wrote to us a few months ago. He said, "Henry, I have been learning English for 6 years, but I still cannot talk to real people. I know the grammar, I know the words, But when someone speaks to me, I freeze. I feel stupid. I feel invisible. I read that message 3 times because I have heard it so many times in so many different ways from so many different people. I feel invisible.
Ahmed wrote to us again 2 months later. He said, "Henry, I used your phrases. I spoke to my neighbor for the first time. We talked for 15 minutes about his garden, about his children, about the weather. It was the most normal conversation of my life in English. And when I walked back inside my house, I cried because I felt like a real person. A real person. Not because his English was perfect, not because he didn't make mistakes, but because he started. He opened his mouth. He used a phrase. He asked a question. And the rest, it happened by itself. You are Ahmed, and Ahmed, he is you. The English is already inside you. It just needs a door. And today, you built that door."
Okay, let's bring it all home. Your 6 small talk phrases. One more time. Say each one with me. Phrase 1, the opener. How's it going? Phrase 2, the bridge. What have you been up to lately? Phrase 3, the comment. Can you believe how it is today? Phrase 4, the secret. That's really interesting. Tell me more about that. Phrase 5, the save. So what do you think about? Phrase 6, the warm clothes. It was so good talking with you. Let's do this again. You have them. All 6. They are yours.
Now, your homework. And this one's simple. This week, use just one of these phrases. One phrase, one real person, one real moment. It doesn't need to be long, it doesn't need to be perfect. Just start. Because every long, beautiful conversation that ever happened in the history of the world, it started with one sentence. Yours starts today. I want to hear from you. Go to the comments right now and tell me, which phrase will you try first? Write it, even one word, even just the number. When you write it, you commit to it. And when you commit, you do it. If this lesson helped you today, please give it a thumbs up. It tells YouTube to share this with more English learners who need it. And if you haven't subscribed to Simple Spoken yet, the button is right there. Every week, Henry brings you slow, clear, real English practice. No pressure, no rush. Just you getting better, one lesson at a time. I'll see you in the next one. Keep speaking, keep practicing. Your English voice, it is worth hearing. Goodbye for now.